Welcome to Berlin Raceway, 4th of July weekend, 1999. Prime Tracks Video bringing it all to you as we have since 1993. 4th of July weekend at the Berlin Raceway. Sportsman heat number 1. 41 Sportsman tonight, 37 late models, and I believe it's 22 auto value super sprint cars with us. A special show tonight, no super stocks. Sportsman heat number 1, Deshaun and Land, your front row. Here we go. Sportsman heat number 1 underway. 3 wide here, Van Dyke. Herp on the outside of the 18. Bill Land squeezes out front with the lead early in this one. Kelly. Second spot. Bill Land in the 173. Now Herp down for the third spot. Press pause on that. Van Dyke on the inside of Land. This is for the lead down the backstretch. The 24 of Lee Van Dyke. Last week's feature winner and fast qualifier. Car number 24 coming around. Bliss on number 98. Curley in 5th. Tosava on 77 in the 4th position. Sunny and 90 degrees right now. There's a threat of severe weather earlier today, but that all went away. Clouds cleared away to sunshine. Still a chance of rain later. Hope it doesn't happen. 5 laps are in. Sportsman heat number 1. 20 cars locked into a feature later on tonight, and 21 cars in a consolation race. This is a group of the 10 fastest cars. 24 Lee Van Dyke flies down the backstretch with the lead. 6 in, 2 to go as fast for 3rd on Herp, and now Lewis looks to the inside of Berger. Chad Berger, number 5, fast qualifier tonight. White flag was out. Lee Van Dyke, the 24, coming around for yet another checkered flag. Lee Van Dyke. Lee Van Dyke right there, victory lane. Picking up heat number 1, Jeff Berman, photographer, not with us tonight. Here's a substitute for him taking pictures. The odd qualifier. Set to go, Sportsman heat number 2, 76 Jim Swanson in the 67 car. I'm not sure who that is. It's a Vernslaw Rennan car. Already rubbing. Here we go. Steve Green, the 21 car. Bolts on the inside from the lead. 76 off the pace, big time there. Yellow flag, that's the reason. Running out front. Yellow flag. '21 Steve Green, 33 Jerry Gurneval right in there, and then the 63 Jason Smith, 7 Cord Corwin, 36 Dave Lewis, 40 Dave Cutler, 85 Brian Marcotte, and 64 Rick Edding. We were down talking to the crew on there. We want to put him behind the seat of this car, and it's being funded. Set to go for complete restart. That was a bad start, apparently. Not sure what's going on there. Here we go. Jim Swanson, 76, bolts out with the lead. 8-lap heat race coming at you. Another yellow flag. Well, this is our third try. I'm not sure what the heck is going on here. Steve Green bolted out front. There was some contact with the 76 and 67, at least it looked like there was. Not sure what is going on. The yellow light is on yet again. Jason Bates having some trouble with this one for sure.
Gotta be the key.
Still having some trouble here. Set to go. We're going to try it yet again. 21 Steve Green on the pole for this one, and the 76 is back there. Maybe that was the whole problem. Don't know. Nonetheless, here we go. Sportsman number 2 on a fourth try.
Jerry Grunewald side by side, now looking to make it 3 wide. They decide not to. Jason looking down underneath.
76 loose on the back there. Does a great job saving it.
Now Jerry Grunewald looks to the top side.
Good battle here. Eddie Cutler, Marcon Lewis. Eddie and Marcon Lewis 3 wide.
3 wide.
Steve Green, the 21 car, leads the field around. Not sure what happened there. Squirrely all around there. Steve Green, Jerry Grunewald in the 67 car, your top 3.
Halfway, 4 left and 4 to go.
21 Steve Green leads the field.
Steve Green.
Grunewald looks to the inside. This is for the lead. For the lead right here, Jerry Grunewald, the number 33 on the inside, the 21 Steve Green. Grunewald makes the pass. Steve Green now in second. White flag will be out this time by for Jerry Grunewald.
1 more left.
Jerry Grunewald right there in the 33.
Now Edding making a charge, looking at the 3rd spot. And Rivenholzberg just breathes a deep sigh of relief by the 60.
Jerry Grunewald right there, the 33, picks up the win. Sprint's coming at you next. Set to go for Auto Value Super Sprint Series, heat number 1.
The white flag has been shown. They'll be watching that white stripe coming out of turn number 4. They're bunching up side by side. A nice slow start.
Here we go.
Side by side coming out of 2.
Set to go for a restart. Auto value sprint, heat number 1. Checkered flag coming at you this time. Bill Tyler.
George Gustafson in the third spot. The second round to Wayne Landon. All the way from the back, the driver did it. Car number 24, Bill Tyler. Indianapolis, Indiana. The X car is Quentin Seaman. Quentin Seaman coming out from Fedowa. Connie Fedowa driving the car number 40.
The other cars that we have here tonight all have ignition where they can start the car from a button. Well, sprint cars do not. Sprint cars have to be pushed. Push start only. That's it. Thanks to all the push trucks here tonight. Guys do a great job.
Gets to pick the speed.
Set to go out of value super sprints. Heat number 2 out of number 4 for the green flag. Here we go.
Anderson with the early jump to 17 cars.
Battle for second right here.
Now, Connie Fedowa in the second position. The car number 40. Up front to the second spot. Now, out to 75. Ryan Tyler moves himself up in the third.
Your leader right here, approaching 4 laps this time by. Third position right there, number 17. Your leader right here. Battle for third. White flag. Look out, yellow flag.
We saw Anderson experience a problem for the last couple of laps. Finally hit on the 17, spinning out in turn number 2. All the way up from South Africa, the X car is Quentin Seaman. The 75 car worked himself up. Is Brian Tyler, but there we go. The Lansing driver driving car number 40 is Tom Fedowa.
Tom Fedowa, number 40, picking up auto value super sprint. Heat number 2.
The grandstands. Please see Brian Crack's video behind the flag stand. The VCR was apparently taken during the last 3 days. and it contains a very important video tape. No questions asked. They're even offering a reward to give the PC.
Special code on it will work in their house.
Right. Auto Value Subaru Sprint Series Heat number 3 coming at you, and then Berlin late models will be coming at you next. Here we go. Up here. Diesel waits. 4 laps are in. Gary Fino off 42, running second. The leader right here.
Down in the mix. Car number 26 is Jeff Blow.
Set to go, late model, preliminary event number 1, late model Australian Pursuit. Mike Farmer, Paul Namey, Brian Wiersma, your top 3. They start single file. If any car is passed from a car behind them, that car is out of the race. Here we go for the green. Namey off the bat on the inside of Farmer. Putt flies through the track to get the cone out of the way. Farmer's passed right away. He is out. So Paul Namey the leader. Paul Namey, 74, leads the field around. Sweet on the inside of Curry. Sweet, the number 1 car, current point leader at the Berlin Raceway, leads the late model point standings. He's won the last 5 features in a row. He makes a pass on Bob Curry. Now Randy Sweet is trying Tom Thomas in the 82. Brian Wiersma, Paul Namey together in turn number 1. Brings out the yellow. 4 laps earned. Here we go, complete restart. Namey, Anderson, Baker, Stayhauer, and Sweet. Your top 5 in this one, Australian Pursuit number 1. Sweet looks to the inside of Stayhauer. A little bit of a hello kissing going on there. Sweet will make the pass. Stayhauer is now out. Down to 4 cars. Now, Denny Anderson, the 76. Checks to the inside of Navy, can't get it done. Falls back. 5 laps are in. Navy, Anderson, Baker, your top 3. Sweet on the inside of Scott Baker, picks him off for 3rd. Anderson looks to the inside of Navy. Not enough room. 2 laps to go. They used to go 10 laps in these. Now they're going 8 laps. Sweet to the inside of Anderson. Randy Sweet from the last position has kicked off the 2nd. Now he's challenging for the lead. Randy Sweet. Randy Sweet, a little altercation there. Couldn't get it done. Navy will win.
He gave it his all, man. Everything that he had in that car.
So Paul Navy, great job holding that one off. There's Putt right there who runs out and removes the cone. All the drivers must go around that cone. On. Set to go, late model, Australian pursuit number 2. Bray, Zimmerman, Slaw, Marcotte, Anderson, your top 5. Zimmerman and Bray side by side for the lead. Trouble on the backstretch. A lot of action here. One on the backstretch and one on the front stretch. That one is Lee Anderson, the 21. Front stretch, 94, Bill Bray. Check out TJ's Pit Stop right behind the main grandstands here. All sorts of NASCAR racing apparel, Berlin Raceway stuff, and also Raceway. Ken over there. Latest NASCAR stuff set to go. Late model pursuit number 3, and then back to the Sportsman cars. Or actually, this is pursuit number 2, and then the Sportsman cars. Look out here. Tim Sweeney there, and also the 44 of Greg Usher. Well, here we are on the front stretch. Tragic crash, Greg Usher and Tim Sweeney. Tim Sweeney's car was way up in the air. Paramedics are talking to Tim Sweeney at this time, making sure that driver is okay. Here's a 44 of Greg Usher. Very badly damaged. There goes the 44 of Greg Usher. This car very badly damaged. Front end, front clip for sure on that one. Now you can see the original contact right here. They came out of 4 skid marks right there going in the wall. Took a bunch of cement out there, and see these scrapes right along the track here.
The driver is at 150 down there. They're just working on, they want to make sure that before he comes out that he is safe. That's why they're getting the equipment ready. But he is alert. He's got...
Keep going. Some of the things I have have to do, they have to cut the top part of the car off to get the driver out. You have to cut the sheet metal plastic right off. Tim Sweeney apparently will be going in for observation. They'll put him on a backboard and all that. They have to remove this top roof part first though. Life EMS and Berlin Safety Crew and track, everybody helping out, doing a great job here. They will be going in apparently for observation and make sure everything is okay. The generator here used to power the tools that they're using. You see the rear end all torn up there also. Lots of prayers are with Tim Sweeney here. Hopefully nothing very serious at all. Hopefully very, very minor. Happens quite frequently. Drivers go in and get checked out and they're released within a few hours. Now there's a complete bar that goes around the driver's compartment there, and there's one that crisscrosses right there. That's the one they have to cut out so they can have access to put a backboard, rather what they call a head. It's a piece of material that goes around the basin, and they remove that bar as we can see, and they put him on a backboard, and apparently he's talking and all that and conscious. It's just some pain, and it's all for precautionary measures only. So. Well, Tim Sweeney now being lifted out of the car, shipped off Life EMS. Now there was a lot of fluid, of course, let go out of the engine and rear end of this car, so people are putting oil dry on the track and putting that fluid elsewhere. Can't be on the track, not good at all.
Oi! Back up, yeah.
My big showbiz break, right?
Tim Sweeney's car now being hauled away. Tim is en route to the hospital, like I said, for observation. Cautionary measures. We'll get back to the pursuit shortly here at Berlin Raceway Prime Checks video. Bringing it all to you from Berlin Raceway. We'll leave you with Saturday Suite. Set to go for restart. Here we go. Marcon, this is for 4.
Ollie down underneath Marcon, looking for a position. He moves to south up into 4th. Not completely by him yet. Right next to Marcon, here side by side.
White flag is out. Or maybe rather not. I don't know what's going on. I thought I heard him say a white flag was out, but I guess I didn't.
Slows her down, let's see other cars go by.
3 laps in this one. Billy Brand the leader, Greg Zimmerman second, Vern Sloth third. Now on the inside is Zimmerman for second, can't get it done. Bob Holly fourth, Randy Parker fifth. Battle for second right there. This is your leader, Billy Brand, 94. Looks to the inside of Randy Parker. This is for 5th. Can't get it done. 5 laps are in. Billy Bray, the leader, the number 94 for the white flag this time. slides on the inside.
Down underneath. He wants that second spot.
Checker flag delivery. Set to go, Sportsman heat number 3. Welcome back, 41X, Tommy Roth. Here we go. Tommy Roth, 41X, had a horrendous crash in a pickup truck a few weeks ago, rather about a month or so ago. He's back out with a car now. 41X, Tommy Roth. Look at this disaster back here waiting to happen.
Rewind is good.
Sportsman action underway. All sorts of good action here. One lap is in. Trouble!
Half the field gets damaged on that one.
Yikes. Hello there, Steve Murray. Welcome back. Blue Motor opening night. Back with us, Steve Murray. How you doing there? Man, oh man, what another bangaroo we got here. Dave Lake all crashed up top side there. And Tommy Roth, just talking about him, wiped out his truck. Now he wiped out a car, but nonetheless, it wasn't his fault again, apparently. You see Dave Lake getting out of his car, moving some sheet metal there. Number 4 was Rick. Nope. How about Gene Fisk?
You'll see a gentleman walking around. He's selling the National Speedway. So Alan up there selling.
There's the 4 of Gene Fisk and the 55 of Dave Lake, both heavily damaged. Set to go to continue our Sportsman heat number 3, number 9, Jeff Hennep, 38, Horace Davis. 62 of Fryman, I believe. Maybe. Here we go. Charlie Adams in the 62, not Fryman. Sorry about that. Good action here. This is all for, oh no, this could be serious trouble. Wow, can't believe they made that. Oh, Dave Lake. Man, what a move that was, and what a great thing that was. That didn't happen to be a big old crash. Project on the inside of Adams now for 3rd. Lap number 3 this time. I'll tell you right now, welcome back Berlin action. Jeez, it's a lot of action tonight. Early in the night too. Hennep Lake Project, a 1, a 2, a 3. Over. Lake and Project normally are in the Sportsman A feature tonight. They did not qualify fast enough. They're both in the consolation race. Project reached the inside of Lake. This is for 2nd.
Now Jet Project making a battle out of it.
Wow. Almost a big old crash there too. Good job saving that one. They could have been head on to that turn 1 wall. Project could have overcorrected. Steve Murray right there. How you doing there? Number 9, Jeff Hennep, the leader. 6 laps are in. The white flag will come out this time.
The white flag coming out this time. It's on to Jeff Hennep.
Project on the inside. White flag is out. Project digs to the inside for the lead. This could be trouble here.
Project able to pull it around.
Whatever the heck that was. Big old crash right at the end of this one. Steve Murray. And the number 9 of Jeff Hennep crossed up at the end of that one. Ambulance now coming out of the speedway.
The car 87, that's the one that I know for sure. We'll run him around on the last lap.
Jet Project right there in Victory Lane. Picking up a Wild and Willie
Jet Project.
win
Good
on
job.
that one.
Big medal.
Set to go our final preliminary event, Sportsman Heat number 4, Bruce Chase and Kurt Meisner, your front row. Thomas Strickland Jr., Troy Ziegler, second row. Randy Feldman, Andrew McIntosh, and it's Epping. Van de Boss Green, Maxim and Fricky. Here we go.
Meisner takes the lead. Ziegler is second, and now McIntosh in third. Dropping back Chase for the fourth position.
Jeez, oh, it's yellow flag is out. Slow down there, people.
I'm ahead, stay ahead.
Slow down there. Set to go, complete restart. Bruce Chase, Kurt Meisner, your front row.
The white flag went out that time by the green. Will be facing up this time. They're all side by side. Chase Meisner. Meisner and Ziegler. Now McIntosh moves himself in the 23 car up to the third spot.
Phil Green checks to the inside of Andrew McIntosh. Smoke from the 23 of Andrew McIntosh. Uh-oh. Good save. Good save there from that being a disaster. Wow. Got the 23 car back there. Meisner, number 10,
The 23 will be in black flag for mechanical problem. That's the reason for the black flag coming out. Meisner and Ziegler in one.
Troy Ziegler running second. Battle for third right here. Phil Green, number 12, runs third. Fourth, Brian Maxim with 15. Then it's Van de Boss, Velman, Epping, Ricky and Chase. 4 laps are in, 4 laps to go in this one. Maxim checks to the inside of Green. Maxim still on the inside of Green. This is the battle for third. Whoop! Almost a little wipeout there. Maxim trying to regain control of his machine. Kurt Meisner, car number 10, doing a fine job leading this one. Coming around for the checkered flag, number 10, Kurt Meisner. Set to go for our Auto Value Super Sprint last chance race. 5 out of 10 will transfer to the A main. On turn 4, here we go. sir, and here's our second place car number 35. Ryan Taft, 35, running second. I believe it's Kevin Feeney to 6K. Kevin Feeney, Mike Katz, 1 and 2, 6K and 35. Battle for third right here. '17, awful slow right there. Battle for third. Your leader, Kevin Feeney. 10 laps are in the Auto Value Super Sprint B feature. Top 5 cars go to the A. White flag, Kevin Feeney, Mike Katz, 1 and 2. Lap car is 69 there. Checker flag, Kevin Feeney. Great job, Kevin. Set to go late model, pursuit number 3, Bachheim on the pole, or rather the front position, Root, Castle, DeVos, Yonker, Jameson, Van Allsburg, Rusty Parker, Jack Ritter, the last 2 cars there. Set to go for the green on 4, here we go. DeVos right away on the inside of the 07 of Kevin Castle. He makes a complete pass. Kevin Castle is out of the race. Now DeVos on the inside of Root. Shimania, look at this. Now DeVos on the inside of Bachheim. Makes a pass on Bachheim. Now Sherry Bachheim will be out of this one. So Tim DeVos, who started back in third, now picked off 2 in the lead. Lap 3 this time, DeVos is the leader. Castle and Mike Root drop out, respectively. Jerry Bachheim dropping out. He was passed. Van Allsburg and Jameson side by side, the 5 and the 4. Van Allsburg gets loose, saves it. Tim DeVos, the number 12. 5 laps are in. He leads the field around. Having kind of an up and down season thus far. Van Allsburg and Jameson once again side by side in turn number 3 down the back stretch. Jameson is out. So DeVos, Yonker, Van Allsburg, Rusty Parker, Jack Ritter. And the checkered flag, Tim DeVos, as he slows down. Right at the checker, he drops out, but he still took the checker. So he won. Tim DeVos, the winner.
Coming in second.
Rob Lewis, Ted Umler, and Mike Nugent, your top 3 cars in this one, the final preliminary event. Once again, late model pursuit 4. at the cone. Ted Humbler ran right over the cone. Yellow flag is out. Didn't see it, I guess.
They wanted to make the run farther, Bud.
So slow down there, Buckaroos. Try it again. There's Putt right there. Jack the electrician. Set to go now with our try number 2.
Green flag just about ready to wave over the field. They are going into 3. Single.
Rob Lewis, Ted Humbler, Mike Nugent. Jerry Weaver, Leroy Magoon, top 5. Here we go. They all got through that time. Okay, here goes Putt flying away. Rob Lewis, the leader, smoking in the rear end of that one. A lot of smoke for the rear end of Rob Lewis. Oh, Nugent and Humbler together. Wow, Nugent hard in the back end of Humbler. Continues on. Leroy Magoon, the number 11, currently in 3rd with 2 laps are in. Caleb Masaki, number 99, in 4th. Jerry Weaver's number 6 in 2nd. The leader, number 96, Rob Lewis, now off the pace. Probably something to do with the smoke out of the rear of that one. Looks like our Sportsman feature will be coming up next. Caleb Masaki now in 3rd. Jerry Weavers, Leroy Magoo, Caleb Masaki, Chad Blount, Joe Mason, your top 5 in this one. 4 in, 4 to go. Joe Mason, super fine guy. Nicest guys you will ever meet right there.
Looks like he wants to set challenge on.
Wide flag for Weavers. Masaki, the outside of Leroy Magoon. Turn number 2 down the back stretch. Battle for 2nd right here.
Now see if we can get around one more car for the win. Masaki up on the front side.
Masaki makes a great pass, finishing 2nd around Leroy Magoon. Jerry Weaver's picked up the win.
Finishing off in that second, the 3rd spot.
Jerry Weaver's in the victory lane. Sportsman feature coming up next. 3 cameras tonight. The camera right here. Camera in turn number 1 by Sue Meisner. Thanks to Sue Meisner. Also a flag stand camera tonight. See you soon. Sportsman feature 25 laps, 44 Lewis, 7 Corwin, 89 Meisner, 36 Lewis, 24 Van Dyke, 85 Marcotte, 27 Shotko, 40 Cutler, 98 Bliss, 64 Eddie, 5 Berger, your fast qualifier there, 33 Grunewald, 18 Herb, 63 Smith, Toseva, Green, Lamb, Van Allsburg, and then it's 66 Bouchard and 76 of Swanson. Here we go, they're already banging it. Van Dyke really squeezing through here. Not a good move. I mean, it's a good move, but it's a risky move, rather. Picks up like 3 spots just like that. Yozu Shapadia. Mark Corwin, your leader, Al Lewis in the 44, hanging in there in 2nd. 3rd is Dave Lewis in the 36. Then it's Van Dyke and Marcotte. Van Dyke took a peek on the inside of Lewis. Couldn't get it done, backed out. Boy, is it windy all again. 3 wide here, Bliss Meisner. Meisner right in the middle.
One complete lap of 3 wide racing.
Great job to Bliss, Meisner, and Berger, all 3 wide there. Cor Corwin the leader. Oh, Edding and Marcotte. Contact in the rear there. Edding now slides to the inside of Marcotte. This is for 5th. Lewis goes high. Yikes. Trouble 1 and 2. Cutler being pushed right on through. Now Grunewald involved. Cutler flies off.
Yellow flag flies.
Yellow flag. Set to go now. 6 laps are in, 25 schedule. Corwin, L. Lewis, Dave Lewis, Lee Van Dyke, and Rick Eddy. Lee Van Dyke makes a charge around Dave Lewis for 3rd. Flat tire, the 33 of Jerry Grunewald. He's off the pace. Sparks from that car. Battle for 2nd right here. Look at this. Corwin the leader. This is the battle for 2nd right here. As Van Dyke on the inside of Lewis and Edding on the inside of the other Lewis. Corwin right there, the number 7. He has already won 2 features this year. As Van Dyke now makes it out front of your 2nd place L. Lewis car. 8 laps are in. Dave Lewis in 36, Al Lewis in 44, side by side for 3rd.
This time by 10 laps on the 25.
Look out here. Oh, bunched up. Bunched up for 3rd. It's Corwin number 7. Then it's Lee Van Dyke. Here's the battle back. Berger and Schockel, a little contact there. Jerry Grunewald reappears. New tire on that one. 11 laps are in 3rd place. Challenge now. Rick Edding on the inside of Dave Lewis. Great battle here for 3rd. The battle for 5th. As Rick Edding has just made it around Dave Lewis. Now we're looking at the battle for 5th. Schockel looks to the inside of Marcotte 3 wide. I don't think so. Brian Marcotte, the 85, currently in 5th. Corwin, Van Dyke, Edding, Lewis, and Marcotte. Rick Edding looks to the outside of Van Dyke for 2nd as Bliss looks to the inside of Schockel. This is the battle for 2nd. Best battle for 5th. Try to always give you the best battle on the track. Give you a rundown here. Corwin, 16 laps are in. This is your leader. Corwin, the leader. heading. Lee Van Dyke, Lewis, and Gunnar Lewis. Gurneval, the 33, loose on the front stretch, saves that from near disaster. Shotko trying to get around Berger, this is for 6th. Lead is brewing. Corwin the leader. Cars really sliding up towards that wall, starting to go back and forth on it, but this is the battle for the lead. Corwin, number 7, your leader. Rick Eddy, number 64, second position at this time. 20 laps are in. Third is Lee Van Dyke. Fourth, Dave Lewis. Fifth is Al Lewis. Then is Chad Berger, Billy Shotko, Jason Smith, Bob Liss, Brian Marcotte, Kirk Meiser, Keith Herb, Jim Swanson, Tulsova, Cutler, Van Allsburg, Gurneval, Bland, and the shot. Battle for the lead. Rick Eddy on the inside of your leader, Corwin. 2 laps to go this time for Corwin. The white flag will be out this time by for your leader, Corwin, as Rick Eddy doing everything he can. Everything. Oh, look out. Chad Berger. Wow, is he all over the track? Battle here midway through the pack. Corwin now coming down for the checkered flag. Excellent race.
Lee Van Dyke hanging on for the 3rd spot. As the field rolls by after a slow pace, a nice victory lap. We've been here before. You're getting kind of used to this. A nice run, Gordon.
Yeah, thanks. Really appreciate it. Tracks on all there tonight with all these rubber down. Kind of a boring race.
Well, boring, but it wasn't because you didn't have any idea what was happening right behind you. And there was a great race. And probably Lee Van Dyke had the best one. Eddie caught up with you right at the end of the race. And it was the pass to the inside and outside called him off.
If somebody was coming, I could feel it. I was trying to take my chair the whole race. And I felt them knock at the back door and going into one, and I knew they were there. So I was going to put it down. Anyway, it's just win the board and keep taking.
Well, he said a knock at the back door, but he didn't let him in. So a great win there for Corwin.
Corwin, congratulations. Picking up yet another feature win in 1999. Auto Value Super Sprint feature coming at you next here from Berlin. Super Sprints, 20 cars for 30 laps of feature racing. Coming at you just a short time. To your front row.
To the 35, the JB, John Burroy Hotchkiss, the 6K, Kevin Feeney, Gary Vito on the 42, Brian Tyler, the 75. That's 24 cars.
White flag is out.
The white flag.
4th of July celebration holiday program here at the Berlin Raceway. Sorry, no fireworks here tonight. Got shows on anniversary night. Always a great program last July. last week in July, rather. 30 laps, Auto Value Super Sprint feature coming at you this time by the turn 4. Green flag, hammer on, here we go. Your early leader in this one. Your official leader right there. Laps, sorry. Leader number 40 right there, turn 1. Here in second, second, Bill Tyler third. 26 laps. Final 2 laps up to the way. Right flag.
Driver. He's come out here in a late model and done it a couple of times out here. His crew is here congratulating him. But a young driver that is absolutely ecstatic. Tommy, great job. You put it to shame out there, buddy.
Can I have the whole
This one here up there, I can't say no to my guys. They keep giving me race cars like
What a day. Well, you pulled this crew, you're second in points coming into tonight, you know what? That could be enough to win the
Well, you just gotta keep digging, and the deal here, if you're going top 5 every night, just dig it, and hey, take what you can get.
There we go, a big smile. You can't imagine how happy this driver is, man. Tommy Vitois.
Tommy Vitois, number 40, picking up the Auto Value Super Sprint feature win here at the Berlin Raceway. 30-lap feature, new record, 7 minutes, 26 seconds, 55. Late model B feature coming at you next in a wild and a willing, hot, humid, warm, and muggy evening at the Berlin Raceway. Late model B feature, 11 cars for 15 laps. It's Yonker and Magoon in your front row. Second row, Jameson and Weavers. Third row, DeVos and Nugent. Then it's Castle and Humbler, Root and Lewis. And then Buckheim in the rear there. Here we go. Uh-oh. Look out here.
All over the map. Jameson in third, DeVos in fourth, now DeVos in third.
DeVos takes a peek to the inside of Leroy Magoon. This is the battle for second. 1 lap is in. Rob Lewis at 96, dropping out of this one early. Had a problem earlier in his preliminary event. Tim Yonker, the number 88, leads the field around. Tim DeVos, number 12, checks to the inside of your leader, Tim Yawker. This is for the lead. Turn number 4, they approach. 3 laps are in. DeVos makes the pass. We'll look at number 70, Ted Umler, right now. Currently running 8th. Inside of Weavers, this is the battle for 5th. Down the back stretch, they zoom. 6 laps are in out of 50. 9 to go. Track right now, the battle for 5th. Tim DeVos, number 12, your leader. 9 laps are in, 6 to go. Laps have been completed. DeVos, Yawker, Magoon, Jameson, Weavers, your top 5. Then it's Nugent, Castle, Umler, Root, and Bakon. That's your field. Especially thank the number 70 of Ted Umler and the number 12 of Tim DeVos for picking up tapes each and every week for Prime Time. Thanks a lot, guys, for your continued support. The line flag has been displayed for Tim DeVos. Late Model A feature coming at you next. Right now, it's Tim DeVos picking up a checkered flag as he slows right down again at the checker. Kevin Castle makes it around Nugent at the line. And Bakheim will finish there. Set to go for our late model feature. 76, Denny Anderson. 21, Lee Anderson. That'll be your front row. 7, Scott Baker. 33, Dave Stahauer. 82, Tom Thomas. 71, Bob Howell. 98, Bob Fury. 21X, Randy Parker. Joe Bush, the 101, and John Greger on the 11. One is Sweet 57, Mark Dodge. The other one there, Wiersma. 67, Slaw. 74, Namey. 17, Zimmerman. 90, Farmer. 94, Bray. These are the cars that were transferred up from the B main. 17X, Parker. 55. Maisie, then it's Van Allsburg, Basaki, Gritter, and Blount. Here we go, 40 lap late model feature, green flag.
I would like to race the one year title right there. Kenny Anderson gets off front. Lee Anderson into the 7th lap.
Kind of figured that was coming. It all started with Tom Thomas and another car. They were rubbing, they had some contact. Tom Thomas. up, and then all heck broke loose. Front end of Greg Zimmerman's car right there, as he just nailed the back end of number. Set to go and a restart. Paul Navy able to re-enter this one. Denny and Lee Anderson in front row. Baker, Stayhauer, Thomas, and Holly. Here we go for the restart. Baker, Stayhauer side by side. This is for third. Yellow flag, some debris over there. Turn number 3. Debris over to number 3. You can see it scattered across the track there. We did get one lap. That's a good thing. Lee Anderson, the leader.
See how they turn right into him.
Here we go. Lee Anderson, the leader, the 21. One lap is in. Denny Anderson runs second, then it's Stayhauer, Baker, and Holly. Mike Farmer both dropping out, trouble with those two cars. Oh, there goes Tom Thomas. Tom Thomas, the 82, a little bit too high there. Crossed up on the top side of the track, went off.
Tom Thomas, throwing it back over, not too often. We're over that wall and come back.
Set to go back to green. Here we go. Are in. Verslaw, 67 off the pace. Sweet on the inside of Baker. This is for 6. Side of Stayhauer for third. This is the battle for third right here. 7 laps are in. Lee Anderson, Denny Anderson, 1 and 2, 3 wide. Gruggan, 7, Scott Baker, all battling for position. Right around 8th, 9th. 6 on the inside of Lee Anderson, 21, lap number 11. Series laps are in. Johnny Anderson leading around. Lap number 14 is Johnny Anderson, Bob Howley, Lee Anderson, Joe Bush, Dave Stayhauer, top five. Joe Bush makes a pass while Lee Anderson picks up third. Sweet on the outside of Stayhauer for second. Battle for 5th position right here. Ryan Wiersma really moving up too at the picture. Makes a pass on Bob Curry. Now Stayhauer. Now he has to back out of that. Zinnerman there. Lap down. Greg Zinnerman's car. This is for 4th. inside of Randy Sweet. 5-time in a row feature winner Randy Sweet. Spun out earlier in the pursuit. Tires may be affected, not going. He's down to the path. Bob Howard. Great battle still going on there. Fourth position. Bob Howard, number 71, going by Randy Parker, putting that fellow on last time. Look out here. Bob Howard, the leader, 35, last 35 laps to go. Mike Farmer, number 90, a lap down. Number 76, Denny Anderson, running second. 101, Joe Wilson. I kind of figured that'd be happening with all that movement going on between those two cars. Al Marcotte right up over the side of Raven Osberg, number 5. Boy, Vern Slaw is the owner of the number 5, 55, and 67. 3-lane models, and they've all set to go back to green this time by a horrible start lining up here. I don't know what they're trying to do. Rusty Parker's lap car, but he's in front. Oh well, here we go. Kind of weird what they did there, but nonetheless, we are racing. This could be trouble here coming in here. One last shot from Wiersma. Lap late model feature coming to a close. Bob Howard, the winner. And at the line, Brian Wiersma beat Randy Sweet. 40 lap feature history. Great job.
There he is.
Remember?
You're working on the swimmer now on a nice warm night. You did a heck of a job, Bob, but on that last lap, you were still riding a little gray line. Were you worried that might be somebody on your back door?
Yeah. Well, there was a red car been running here pretty good lately. He runs through the ball. We had 3 laps to go, so I kept holding it.
Yeah, but it ain't,
we needed a win here. We've been out for a while. Got one tonight, so think about that.
Bob Howard, victory lane. Congratulations, Bob. Also, thanks for picking up the tapes. And thanks for everybody who picks up my tapes. Final race of this 4th of July celebration of the weekend. Sportsman Beef feature coming at you next.
We've been trying to do different things.
that's where they lived, and they told us to start with mountains.
It's a big smile, and that's what we're talking. I got out of box in a long time, so congratulations to the winner of this race.
Set to go, Sportsman Beef feature, 87 Project, 17 Fricky. 44 Boulder, 15 Maxim, 37 Seneca, 12 Green, 55 Lake, 77 Downey Van Boss, 62 Adams, 3 Epic, 9 Hennep, 23 McIntosh, then it's Davis, Feldman, Ziegler, Chase, Miner, and Murray. Here we go. Jet Project in the 87 out front with the lead.
Jet Project is around. car number 10, sideways down there.
Set to go. Final race of the night for a restart project. And Fricky, your front row. Next week, the ARCA 200 supercars and super stocks only. No late miles in Sportsman. Here we go. Calls it quits, has enough of this mechanical trouble, most likely. 2 laps are in. Project, Fricky, Maxim, Seneca, and Spill Green in top 5. Fricky gets loose on the backstretch. He saves it. Good job there. Gives Maxim a little bit of a boost to come on the outside. Trouble 1 and 2, McIntosh and Epping together. Oh wow, Ziegler misses him.
The 17 car. And now the yellow flag flies. Problem.
Almost clipped that wall up there in 2. Kurt Meisenberger, or check that, 41X. Tommy Robb now enters lap number 4. Project. Fricky, Maxim, Sedeker, and Phil Green to top 5 for it. We believe we go 12 or 15 laps in this one. Here we go. Got it? That's battle right now. Battle for 3rd. Sedeker, Maxim side by side for the 3 spot. Seneca and Maxim side by side for 3rd. Check that, Green and Lake side by side. This is for 5th position. 6 laps are in. Billy Epping and Bruce Chase together in turn number 4. Not a whole lot of front end damage there. Nothing too serious. 7 laps are in.
Okay on this side.
Set to go back to green. Once again, we are working our final event of the night. Week number 10 at the Berlin Raceway. Halfway through the 1999 season on this particular day, I believe. Set to go with the restart. Here we go.
Here we go. We're back to the
Project and Fricky 1 and 2. 7 laps are in. Then it's Maxim, Seneca, and Lake. Your top 5. Maxim, a great run. Craig Fricky off the pace, up high. Something wrong with that car right there. Phil Green, number 12, slows down. Something wrong with that car now. and it's Jet Project in the 87.
5 laps.
You're there, 5 laps to go. Brian Maxim, second, Terry Seneca, third. Laps to go this time. That'll wrap up the race for tonight. Jet Project. Brian Maxim, Terry Seneca, Dave Blake, Charlie Adams, your top 5. White flag this time. Dave Blake's car, 55. Checkered flag for Jet Project. Congratulations. That'll wrap it up for tonight. Congratulations to all the winners tonight. Lots of prayers are with Tim Sweeney in the 88. About a horrifying crash driver. Let's hope that he is okay. Let's hope nothing serious wrong with him. Little bumps and bruises nonetheless. Jet Project, and that'll wrap up tonight's race. We'll see you next time for Prime Tracks video. Congratulations once again. See you.